Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Purcell, Global SI Vice President here at Checkpoint, and I'm here with Keerti Melkote. And Keerti is the co-founder and president of Aruba, which is a HPE company. And Keerti, all the way from the Bay Area, it's great to see you and good to have a few minutes to chat with you.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Excellent. So, Keerti, I know we've had a chance to chat a little bit, but the folks that are going to be listening is folks that are in the field working with HPE and Aruba, but they would love to hear from your point of view at the top. Who is Aruba? What is the overall strategy, and what really makes you guys unique?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think Aruba, we've been in the business of providing mobile connectivity for a while. Started off the business as a premier provider of wireless LAN, secure wireless LAN solutions in the enterprise segment. And really, if you were to think about Aruba, there's two pieces to it. One is a great wireless LAN connectivity solution, which is becoming obviously more and more important, but also with it a security solution, which allows us to create visibility into what I call the essentials: the who, the what, the where, the when, and the how. Right, and so it was always security was foundational to what Aruba did. And when we came together with HP, so the last 5 years, the vision was to bring the HP networking portfolio, which was primarily a wired networking portfolio, switches and the like, with the Aruba wireless and security portfolio, to create a new architecture for enterprises that was secure for wired and wireless and mobile first in the architectural approach. So that was, I would say, the last 5 years. But as we look forward, our strategy is to support the broader HPE mission of edge to cloud, which is, if you think of enterprise architectures, they're all changing now. Increasingly distributed enterprise. So the applications no longer just in the data center, they're distributed between data centers, clouds, and SaaS and others. And the edge is just emerging now as another place for applications. And then finally, the edge itself is getting very distributed, right? All of us are, with this call is being done from our homes. The home is a part of the workplace now. So how do you now securely connect the edge to the cloud, right? That is sort of the premise and the foundation for what Aruba's vision is for the future. And so we just recently launched a solution that we call the Edge Services Platform. And basically the idea behind it was to solve the needs of enterprises that want to consume technology outside of a data center or a cloud in a way that is similar to how they consume technology in a data center or a cloud. Very simple, consumer-based, solving their fundamental requirements, which is connect people and things, protect them, analyze the data that comes from them, and then finally act on it, right? So connect, protect, analyze, and act are the 4 areas that customers seek to add value. And obviously, as Aruba, we are providing that secure connectivity foundation, but we are not a security company as such. We're a connectivity and edge company, and we need to partner to deliver that full value of connect, protect, analyze, and act. And that is why, to me, this conversation and this partnership is so important and exciting.
Yeah, that's great to hear, and you hit on some very, very key points, Keerti. And I've had this conversation with Antonio Neri, the CEO, president of HPE, and he has really been excited about the recent acquisition that you made with Silver Peak. Can you tell us a little bit more about what the plans are there?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you think of the edge is going to be highly distributed. And if you think of the application landscape, as I said, that's also going to be distributed. So you need some fabric that flexibly brings the edge and the cloud together. And the traditional way used to be take my edge locations, connect it over a private line, MPLS or something like that, to my data center, and put all my security in the data center when applications or users want to connect to the internet. That was architecture. But in the edge to cloud world, that notion is completely getting blown up. Where why do you need to traverse a very expensive private link, usually slow, to connect back to the internet? Why not connect the edge directly to the cloud? And the question is, what are the technologies that are needed? First, you need to replace the private WAN with a SD-WAN, software defined, if you like, or self-driving, as Silver Peak likes to call it. And so we had the technology within Aruba to connect homes with our remote access points, as well as smaller sites with our SD-WAN solution. But what we found was the trend toward creating an SD-WAN for everything, including large sites, data centers, is dramatically increasing. And we wanted to complete the portfolio, and we felt Silver Peak had a fantastic story around the self-driving WAN architecture. And I felt like it would be a great combination to bring Aruba's technology portfolio and Silver Peaks together to create that end-to-end edge-to-cloud architecture for our customers.
Yeah, well, I know at Checkpoint, we were very excited to hear the news because we already are a partner of Silver Peak. So it sounds to me like we have a great opportunity here to triangulate and to really, work a three-way partnership, or actually soon to be a two-way partnership in the marketplace. So, obviously with the pandemic and all that's going on in the world today globally, what do you think the importance of the partnership with Checkpoint and Aruba? What do you think is really our uniqueness in terms of the partnership in the marketplace, and why are we so important when it comes to security and the edge?
Look, Checkpoint is the best known brand for security. You've been around for such a long time, and it's a trusted brand for most enterprises out there. And Aruba, obviously, we've been doing business, obviously, in the wired and wireless space for a long time, and now with Silver Peak in the WAN space too. And what is very clear to me is connectivity and protection have to go together, right? Connect and protect is foundational to any digital future that any customer has. Without connectivity, you have nothing. And then without security, you have nothing. So those two kind of have to foundationally come together. And to me, in a post-pandemic world, the customers are relying increasingly on partners who can help them with their digital journeys. And they Checkpoint being a trusted brand, HPE being a trusted brand, Aruba being a trusted brand, they're looking to us and saying, hey, you are complementary, you don't compete with each other. So, and we have a problem to solve. Help us connect your products, your solutions together better, and help us solve our problems. And so that was a starting point of a partnership. And I think what we found is, whether you're in a campus or branch environment, connecting in a LAN space, making the Checkpoint security accessible to the users and devices that are connecting at the edge, I think is a big area of work. And clearly there's a lot of integration we've done with our ClearPass solution with the Checkpoint firewall, whether it's deployed in a data center or in the cloud or at the edge, infusing the firewall with the visibility of the who, the what, the where, and how, in addition to the application knowledge that the firewall already has. So that is one very important, I think, differentiation, important joint work that we've done. Another is with Silver Peak and the expansion of the SD-WAN. It comes with another, so that's a connectivity story. The protection story is SASE, increasingly, right? How do you do secure access service edge? And with your cloud security story, connecting the dots together, again, to deliver that connect and protect value to our customers in a joint way, I think is very important. And finally, look, the strength of the organizations, we're large companies, global footprint, and we have the ability to serve the largest of the corporations out there and the smallest of the corporations out there. The distribution strength that we have, all of that is very, very important for customers. It's not just the technology, it is the people that bring it together. And with the strength of what we have, and finally the culture of serving the customers, you see that right behind me. That is a core value for what we do, and I believe that's the same for Checkpoint. Keeping their interests in mind, our partners' interests in mind, delivering solutions to them, I think is what it's all about. And so I feel like this is a partnership that is important and potentially a defining one for a post-pandemic world.
Well, those were great words, and I can tell you that I've seen it firsthand where we work together as a team, and in this partnership in front of customers, we're obsessed about their success. So it's great to see, and really looking forward to the future with the partnership, and obviously with the Silver Peak acquisition, it's just going to make it stronger. I guess the last thing I would say is, if you look at just kind of closing with your closing remarks, if you think about if you were sitting in a chair and you're a salesperson at Checkpoint or a salesperson at Aruba HPE, what would be the key message you would want them to know straight from the top as it relates to the partnership and how they can go to market with us together?
Yeah, my first message to you is to understand the customer pain points. And more, I speak to customers. They're embracing cloud, they're embracing edge. They need a strategy that connects the edge to the cloud securely. It's a current priority for almost every CIO out there. And so connecting our solution to meet their needs of connecting the edge to cloud, I think it's a very simple story, very simple value proposition that will resonate. And coming from two global brands, trusted brands between Checkpoint and Aruba HPE, get educated on the technical value proposition, obviously, what we can do in a differentiated way. But ultimately, the need is very clear. The solution is simple. We just need to go out there and be in front of the customers and let them know how we can help them. And obviously, bring the orders in, which is what it's all about.
Right. Well, if it's okay with you, if we have a customer meeting set up and we needed somebody like yourself, would you be open to helping?
Absolutely. I do this all the time. I'm meeting many customers every week. So if there's a opportunity that you've lined up and you need my commitment and my support, I'm happy to provide that anytime.
Well, it's been a real honor, Keerti, and I really appreciate you taking a few minutes of your time to talk with me. And I know the Checkpoint sales force is excited. They're very fortunate to have you as a leader on the Aruba side. So thank you so much again, and have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Happy selling.
Thank you.